Welcome to the Snapshots of History channel. Hi, today we're showing you some amazing and rare photos that take us back in time. Each one has its own unique story. From wartime to one-of-a-kind moments, let's check them out together. This photo shows Nellie Blanche Lane, a famous sideshow performer in the early 1900s. Weighing over 600 pounds, she became a star as the fat lady in circuses, often paired with Major Mite, the world's smallest man. Her charm and size made her a sensation, even landing her a role in the silent film Circus Days. This fascinating photo captures a scene from the 1920s, showing women undergoing hair drying under vintage salon machines. These large helmet-like contraptions were early hair dryers used for setting curls and styles that were highly fashionable during that era. Ralphie Madsen, the tall cowboy, stood 7 feet 6 inches. Born in 1897, he became famous for his height and ranching skills. Madsen met notable figures like Senator Morris Shepherd, seen in this 1919 photo, and appeared in Hollywood films, making him a well-known figure of his time. This powerful image captures a scene from the siege of Leningrad during World War II. The photograph shows Soviet soldiers operating an anti-aircraft listening device on the roof of a building in Leningrad. These devices, also known as acoustic locators, were used to detect incoming enemy planes by amplifying sound before the widespread use of radar. This vintage photo from 1954 captures a young Clint Eastwood walking barefoot with 2 actresses, Olive Sturgis and Danny Crane, in San Francisco. Eastwood, famous for his rugged roles and Hollywood charm, was just starting his career at the time. He became a major star in the 1960s, known for his roles in iconic westerns like A Fistful of Dollars and the Dirty Harry series. This photo, taken in 1935, captures a group of Padang women, often referred to as the Giraffe Women, walking through London while being assisted by a local policeman. The Padang, also known as the Kayan Lahui people, are from Myanmar and Thailand. The women are famous for wearing brass rings around their necks, which give the illusion of elongation, although the rings actually push down the collarbones and compress the rib cage rather than stretching the neck. The photo shows men wearing early 1900s cork life jackets designed for sailors. These bulky life jackets were used to provide buoyancy in case of emergencies at sea. Made primarily of cork, these early life jackets were the forerunners of today's personal buoyancy aids. This photo shows Princeton University students after a rough snowball fight in 1893. The game was so intense that the participants ended up with visible bruises and injuries as captured in this iconic image. It highlights the spirited and sometimes extreme nature of student activities at Princeton during that era. This iconic photo captures the moment of an atomic bomb test in the Nevada desert during the 1950s as part of the U.S. nuclear testing program. Such tests were a regular occurrence during the Cold War as the United States developed and refined its nuclear arsenal. This photo shows Princess Elizabeth inspecting the Women's Royal Army Corps in 1949. During the inspection, one of the women fainted, which was not uncommon during long military ceremonies. The WRAC was the women's branch of the British Army, and this event reflects the growing role of women in the military after World War. This iconic photo captures U.S. President Warren G. Harding shaking hands with baseball legend Babe Ruth. The moment took place at a ceremonial event in 1923 during the opening of the baseball season. Babe Ruth, one of the most famous athletes of all time, was at the height of his career, while Harding was nearing the end of his presidency. This dynamic photo shows martial arts legend Bruce Lee during a training session or on the set of one of his films. Bruce Lee, known for revolutionizing martial arts in cinema and creating his own style, Jeet Kune Do, often incorporated real training and combat techniques into his movies. This picture, titled Musical Moment, was taken by the photographer on April 27, 1945, near the end of World War II. It shows a tank crew at rest. The tank commander is playing classical music on the piano for his crew, while the driver mechanic stands nearby. This quirky vintage photo features a child posed in formal attire, complete with a cigarette and a monocle, creating a humorous contrast. Signed, Yours truly, Edward Yarrow. It's likely a staged portrait intended for amusement. Such playful portraits were not uncommon in the early 1900s, as people enjoyed experimenting with absurd or humorous scenarios in photography. This photo from 1972 captures Muhammad Ali posing with two Irish police officers, also known as Garda. The image showcases Ali's playful and charismatic nature, as he was often seen engaging with people in a light-hearted manner. Taken during Ali's visit to Ireland, this moment highlights his global appeal and ability to connect with fans and officials alike, making him an international icon beyond the boxing ring. This photo shows Richie Helmer, a special effects technician working on the shark prop in 1974. This behind-the-scenes moment is from the production of Jaws, where the mechanical shark, a key piece of special effects, was famously used to create the terrifying scenes. Helmer played a crucial role in maintaining and adjusting the shark for filming. His expertise later contributed to other major productions, including Pet Sematary. This historic photo shows the German airship LZ-129 Hindenburg, one of the largest airships ever built. It was a symbol of Nazi Germany's technological prowess in the 1930s, and the swastika flags on its tail are a reminder of the era. The Hindenburg was used for transatlantic flights, but its fate is infamous. The airship was destroyed in a fiery crash in 1937 while attempting to land in New Jersey, marking the end of the airship era. This powerful World War II-era photo shows a Soviet soldier carrying a large aerial bomb. It highlights the immense physical effort and determination required from soldiers during the war. The image symbolizes the resilience and relentless spirit of those on the Eastern Front, facing harsh conditions while transporting heavy equipment crucial to the war effort.